This is your boy Jin Gaming TV, and welcome back to another Jin Gaming video. And today, I got a treat. We're playing Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. This game looks incredible, so let's get right to it.
The all-consuming Red Death.
Maybe.
600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four-Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Your perspective on this game. You can go to first person or third person. I think we're going to play it in first person because that's super cool. And if we don't like it, or there's some other reason why we should change perspective, we'll go ahead and throw it in third person. Right now we'll start off in first person. We'll see how that goes. Medium font size, subtitles and dialogue, first person, proactive, reactive, screen shake, large UI mode. Let's just go with that for now. Yes. Oh, we have character creation. Change our eyebrows on here. Freckles, scars. Paint. Not gonna lie, a little bit of scarring makes him look vetted, right? Our eye color. Let's go with this green here. It looks pretty cool. Hairstyle. It's pretty close. There's a lot to choose from so far. Hair color. Trying to make it as accurate as possible, aside from the eye color. Sometimes we have a beard. I think the wizard beard's gonna be pretty cool. Is there a black beard? Let's go with darker color there. We'll go with that. Looks pretty cool. Ooh, we get face ink. That looks pretty sick. So does this one. Yeah. Stuck between this one and this one. Not gonna lie, it looks like tire treads. Should change our tattoo colors. Stop! Stop making the dogs bark. Stop. I've never played this game before, but I think we're gonna go with adventure anyway because I think the game was actually designed to be on this difficulty. Stakes are punished, but recovery is possible, designed for experienced players. So we'll go with that. Accept. Here we go.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
Well, the textures look pretty good.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you're done. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
So, based on the answer I give, decides if what we are in this world. So if I say I was on the side to enlist in the army, we get a different play style bonus. Slightly increased damage with one-handed melee weapons. Two-handed, slightly increased damage deals with two-handed weapons. Shield block, heavy armor, aesthetics. I was hunting, so we get increased archery, increased damage with bows, increased stability, slightly increased the damage of lowers the penalties of having medium weight equipment. Athletics, slightly increased sprinting and swimming speed. Evasion, slightly reduces the stamina cost of dashing and increased dash speed. Slightly reduces noise and visibility during crouching. I was avoiding the city guards trying to sell some goods. So we get one-handed damage, archery, light armor, agility, sneak. I was seeking an ancient site of worship. One-handed weapons, light armor increase, +6 to magic, slightly increases damage and reduces mana cost of spell casting and alchemy, which increases the quality of crafted potions. Just by these options that were being provided here, leads me to believe that this game is going to be pretty in-depth and interesting. Or I can stay silent, which means I might not get a bonus. So I wonder if I pick these. I think I'm going to go. I was trying to avoid the city guards trying to sell some goods. Because the one-handed, archery, light armor, agility, and sneak is pretty much the same as this, only I don't get the +6 to magic. And army looks like it's the only one that gets the heavy armor bonus. Or the two-handed. Or blocking. Alright, I think I'm going to go with this here. This looks pretty interesting. More roguish play style. We might be able to throw some magic on later. So we'll go with this.
Common thief. I knew it. So, are you one of those who sneak in and steal whatever's valuable when nobody's looking? Or one of the cowards who shoot people from a distance?
So, judging on these choices too, we get even more skill sets. I love this. I love this. I love the way they incorporated this. Okay, so slightly increases damage dealt with bows, increases bow stability, slightly reduces the stamina cost of dashing and increases dash speeds. Or prefer, you get +6 to sneak, slightly reduced noise and visibility during crouching, makes opening locks, doors, and containers easier, pickpocketing is less likely to alert targets, and allows picking locks. Well, I feel like we're going to get some cool stuff. If we go with sneak. And sneak, we could crouch through the game, take down our adversaries without even alerting anything. And we get to pick locks. So I'm not sure if we pick the other ones, we don't get to pick locks. Which is pretty cool, because there's nothing worse than getting like a glowing, awesome chest, but then we can't get into it. Like, what's up with that? So let's go with the lock picking.
I figured. Your predecessor in this cell knew how to put up more of a fight. I'm missing a tooth thanks to him, but he's missing more. Look closely over there. See that little white gleam on the wall? Bits of his skull. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
Oh, there's that.
I've always found it.
And just so you know, this does have controller support.
Bathe.
Those of you that are wondering.
You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them, there's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. but they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Alright, so parrying, tap block right before the enemy's attack lands to execute a parry. A successful parry prevents all damage and drains a hefty amount of the enemy's stamina. Important, unless you have a shield in your offhand, parrying is unavailable when you have spells equipped. So we can't parry if we're a spellcaster. So the main objective, if we're a spellcaster, is just to get out of the way. Like, I don't know if we can equip a shield, but we cannot parry. Most enemies have a stamina bar displayed beneath their health bar. When the stamina is fully drained, they enter a staggered state, becoming vulnerable to your attacks until their stamina regenerates. Okay.
The prophet warns of danger.
Whoa, man. Whoa, man.
The prophet wants you dead.
I don't even have a weapon. What do you mean?
The prophet wants you dead. Your sins will be...
Whoa, Lord. That'll do.
My wounds make me stronger!
Oh, I'm gonna die. No,
Your
bro.
fate is sealed. The word is with me.
Oh my goodness. Well, we died pretty quickly there. I didn't notice there was a guy sitting there. Whoa. Coins, linen pants, leather armor. Can we take the arrow out of this chest? Yeah, we definitely can do that. We need to find a bow. Weapon loadout. We need... There we go. Now we just need a weapon. Oh, come on, man. I don't have a weapon. I didn't plan on getting into a boxing match with a zombie. He's doing way more damage to me than I am to him. Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to get out of here, man? Oh, Lord. Oh my goodness. This is absurd. There we go. Can I equip this? Ooh, yeah, there we go. Come on. Oh, come on. Alright, so at least we know what we have to do. We have to loot the bodies. Oh, look. I didn't even think to loot this guy. Of course, that would have made too much sense. It's a broken arrow. I don't know much to do for that. And we got the jailhouse key. So let's try to go this way and see if we can't find something. Looks like we have some really good lore. Really good artwork, I'll tell you that much. We'll grab this stuff and sell it later. Broken wooden club. See if we can find something more effective. Ooh, we unlocked recipes. Ah, we unlocked oatmeal. So we can make different recipes. Take fish soup. Taking the fish soup, man. $108 health over 60 seconds. Alright, so this time around, if we catch damage, at least we have some things to heal ourselves on. There we go. Wonder if we could take this torch so we can see. No, we can't do that. Anything in our cell we can make use of. Up on the D-pad sends us into different perception. Not gonna lie, our character looks pretty sick. Skulking around already. There we go. Let's see if we can sneak up on this guy. Alright. So we sneak up on this guy. Oh,
Stay
nope.
alert.
No. I don't think we're going to be able to sneak up on him.
I'm prepared for this.
Yeah, we're just going to leave that guy alone. Sort of powerful anyway.
Reveal yourself.
Oh my goodness. No, we're in combat now. That's that.
Your sins will be punished.
Nuh-uh, not today, fool. Yeah, we got him. Had to level the playing field a little bit. Yeah, we got a dagger. Go ahead and chow down on that fish soup. Amputation knife. I don't know if it's any better than what we had. I don't know what we can use brains for. Or glass bottle. But we'll take all this random unnecessary stuff. Mechanic saw, medic saw, another amputation knife. I wonder if we can dual wield amp knives. Tiny glass bottle, measuring tools, medic saw, water pitcher, jar. No, far less damage. Our character looks pretty sick already, man. It's the right hand, left hand. Ooh, we need another dagger. Haha, yeah. We're dual wield now, boys.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed, but they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering. None of us are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No, 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 no. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We're all bound, all bound. At last, the age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance, drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer. Drip.
Sneak is leveled up again. Guys that picked the night class might have a harder time straight away because we don't get. I didn't see any heavy armor laying around.
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. The depths filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me. You don't need to help me. They cured me. Thanks to them. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer. Have a nice day.
Oh my goodness. So these prisoners have been here a long time and they're affected by the weirdness. Their insanity is taking over. I wonder if that's the one we've seen in the pictures. Alright, so we made a complete circle around. Coin. We don't need all of the same armor over and over, so we'll leave that alone. Get some wine. Wine. Villager's shirt, villager's dress, villager pants. Oh yeah, we're raiding the stockpile of the guard. Yeah, boy, this is why we picked a lockpicking. Ooh, first try. Small potion, mana potion, milk, flour, salt. What else we got here? Sage. What else we got? Potatoes. Potatoes. Groats. Not sure what groats are, but okay. Cracked shield. Honey. Sage. Peppermint. Moonshine. Mead. Sweet. Alright. Not sure we forgot anything. Let's go. Oh, you can dash like that, guys. Oh. Run away. Oh my goodness. We got him. We got him, guys. There's no problem here. No problem at all, boys. Chow down on that oatmeal. Health potion restores 20 points. So the ideal way is have ready potions. But food works probably most if you're venturing out and you've run out of potions. You can grab different ingredients to cook food, maybe on a campfire or such. There we go. Try not to die here. We don't want to die here. We need more stuff to eat. It's not effective really unless you that actually sells for a lot of coins. A lot of this stuff does. So we're gonna have to make do with what we got. We need more stamina points. Chop you down. Got him. We got him. I don't know what monster blood's for, but maybe making some kind of weird concoction or other. autopsy report, what they're doing. What they're doing to these guys. Let's see, let's read this. Let's see what they're doing. Subject 17. They drilled a bullhole. Excuse me. I drilled a burr hole in the left temporal bone, revealing a skull filled with thick, coagulated blood. After draining, using a Morgan's cut, I sawed through the cerebral falx, severed nerves, and the brain stem, then removed the brain. Oh my goodness, this is so detailed. Its abnormal shape suggested internal swelling. Incisions were made in the venous sinuses, and the base of the skull was left intact. Finally, the brain was placed in alcohol and cedar oil for further study. Oh my goodness, that is brutal. See if we can execute a takedown. You should be dead, fool. That was massive, massive damage. That provides more armor. You can eat a heart. So we're going to have to drop this. Well, no, it's valuable. We can sell it. We can sell the monster blood. But we need a fire to cook. Try to cook some recipes. Alright, let's continue. Hopefully we don't get bombarded by something. If not, we'll have to eat all the ingredients. There's a potion. Yeah. Drowner tongue. Amputation knife. Ugh. There we go. I like being able to get in and out of locked doors. We did pick up a cell key, so I'm not sure why we can't do it that way. We might be able to get around into there somehow. I would like to remind you of what I mentioned numerous times before, namely the alchemic station should be cleaned after each use, especially when you are so careless at caustic and toxic substances. I also recommend that you refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of healing concoction. Those are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plants and hearts. If this kind of negligence continues, I will be forced to ask Father Vaughn to revoke your privileges to use the laboratory. May the word of the prophet be in your grace, Brother Aaron. We learned how to make potions, guys. We need a laboratory key to get in there. Though I'm not sure.
Sage and alcohol.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet
There
they
we
can't
go.
remember the basics.
Before.
There's nothing in here to try to mess me up. Not sure what that's for. Might be the first magic spell you get a hold of. Monster Brain Sage, Devil Snare, Spirit, Burt Lock Root. Coins, small potions, swift steps, Spirit. Drowned Tongue. Just random jars. Fish Eyes.
Purge the unclean!
Whoa! Whoa, 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 bro. Whoa, bro.
Purge the unclean!
That's that, dude. Shouldn't have came at me with that. Now we got two. We got two daggers. It is easier when you have a shield. I will be honest with you guys. And now we have a magic spell, which is going to make this 10 times easier, I think. There we go. Yeah, boy. This is going to be awesome. Can I switch up hands? Can I... They're all 9 to 11. One gold piece. We're going to drop this club. We don't need it. I don't sell that high either. It's just a ridiculous amount of weight to carry around for no reason. Okay, so we got our magic spell. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
You're not one of them. Please, free me.
Maybe if we free him, he'll help us.
That's not the kind of freedom I'm asking for. There's no saving me now. Even if I could escape, I'd only be putting others at risk. You have to kill me. And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run. Thank you. May the All-Mother bless you.
There we go. So we need to make health potions. We need mead and sage. Or wine. So any kind of alcohol. Oh, no. I take that back. So now we're making small mana potions. We'll make one more. There we go. So to make small mana potions, we need wine and burdock root. For the health potions, we need stuff we don't have. What was it? Sage? Something in sage. Wine and sage, I guess. Wine and burdock root. You get it? Small potion. Medic saw. Apple, 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 apples. What? Sage. Sharpening stone. Cheese, feathers. Like, all this stuff is, like, valuable, I would think. Raspberries.
Investigate that, sir. Your sins will be punished! Sacrifice to the prophet!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Purge the unclean! The word is with me!
Oh, come on. They got me. I had potions as well.
You. But that's not... Thank you. Mate.
That wasn't my fault!
If you gotta use the restroom, just come in here and use the restroom. Don't sit there and make the fucking dogs bark.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
You are. Quit lying. The only thing I don't like about dying is we gotta regather all of the materials and stuff that we had.
Reveal yourself. Your fate is sealed. We'll send send you into the abyss. You will burn. Your fate is sealed. Your death is certain. The Prophet wants you dead. Purge the unclean! Purge the unclean!
Got him. There for a second, I thought they were going to get me again. Now, we got to go back and check where they were at. Make sure we didn't leave anything cool over in this area. Prisoners? Does nobody want to be left out of here? Like, want to catch the plague just for being in this guy's area, man. Nice. We're well rested, and it lifts up our health points.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very... I am rather serious. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape yourself? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand. When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work. Fourth stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end. The first stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the second to fourth stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, toothless. The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The brain starts to die. We've had some success treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness. The weirdness, my child, is pure potential. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say. May the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
So the weirdness is a remedy to the red plague thing that's going on. I think I got a spell, another spell, blood transfusion. I really wish I could grab some sort of candle or something for lighting different areas, though. I'm surprised that's not a thing. Oh, we can mine for stone. That's pretty cool. Alright, so when those guys were chasing me down, I went this way. Let's look through here. See if we can find anything useful through here.
Stay alert.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. I used my potion on accident. See if I can save. Yeah, I can. Thankfully. Throwing fireballs at him like a rat. They have to crouch to get in here. I'm not sure they can crouch. The only thing that sucks about this is the fireballs. They don't go right to the enemy. They have like a slight arch, like a very heavy spear or something. But I don't think they can crouch to get me. I need a stronger spell in that hand. I think I want to go back the other direction because this looks like a whole new area. And I want to figure out what was in this other area back here.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not... You're a prisoner. Go. Escape while you still can. No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient, in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't.
Dang, this is a hard lock. There we go. Spending 3 lockpicks on that thing. Thing's got a dagger. I think we learned our lesson. This is the entranceway.
I'm prepared for this. Your death is certain. Your sins will be punished. You will burn.
Got him. We did work. Nice. Now we can cook some stuff. See here. We're gonna go with the pork. Throw some apples in there. Some flour, groats. Honey. Oh, come on. So, when you do the gamble roll to figure it out, you have a chance to unlock different types of recipes that are better for healing, rather than just undercooked food and stuff like that. So, wow. I don't know about you guys, but so far, so good. The developers of this game, granted, I'm going to have to do some more research because I'm not 100% sure, but as I said, the developers of this game have done extremely well. So far, so good. Excellent 10 out of 10 game for this game so far. There is not one thing that I have found that I didn't like about this game so far. I retract that statement. There is one thing. If I could pick up a torch and look at the in the darker lit areas, that would be better. But still, not a reason for me to give this game a less of a point. 10 out of 10, outstanding game. If you get a chance, please pick this game up. You're going to have one heck of a time. Until next time, this has been your boy Jin Gaming. Much love and peace out.